but he actually played on. He had a DVD with him, and apparently he brings the cons.
Yep.
And he brought that DVD in, and he said, "Everyone here, we're gonna have you guys pick what we're playing. I do this at every con we go to, and you guys are gonna pick the chapter we play." So we ended up playing, what was it, the bloopers? Like comedy bloopers?
The one-liners.
What was it called? One-liners and bloopers. That's
yeah,
what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, it was hilarious. It was like 8 minutes, and it was so fucking hysterical. Like, that was fun to watch.
And he says that he was allowed to ad-lib.
Duh.
And then basically figuring that it wasn't going to stick in the final cut.
And it did.
And it cut. And,
well, the funny part was the clips that are in the show, sometimes they're like, people are just falling, tripping over things. They don't have that in the show, because it was funny. They don't have it in the show. That's a good show, though. If stuff like that happens by accident, keep it in, because it's funny. I think it's a good show like that. I think it's good. It's a cool idea.
There were some
good comedies do that all the time.
So there was one scene in there where there's a guy that has one eye covered, and they're supposed to go through the I guess, open marketplace. So he turns to the guy and goes, "You better keep an eye on this one." And all kinds of one-liners that he ad-libbed, which is, cool. And to know a little bit more background about him and his family and where he is now. And the thing that I liked is that any question you wanted for him to bring up, whether it was Hercules or one of the other projects he did, he had some other things he's doing that besides God's Not Dead, and there's some other things that he did.
You know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw the audio and have him tell you all about it.
Yeah, there you go.
And just to let more people know, this panel went long. It was only supposed to go 45 minutes, but the cool part was they gave him about 15-minute buffer between the panels in case something went long.
Yeah.
In case they went long, which they did not do at Ace, by the way. They had a buffer in case something went long.
Yeah.
This one did go long, so let's play it. It's almost like 53 minutes. This is a really, really long panel. So we'll throw it to that full panel right here.
Ready? All right, we're going to need lots of cheering, lots of applause. So give it up for the one and only Mr. Kevin Sorbo.
I did Andromeda, but like Captain Kirk, I didn't get to make out with the Queen ship. Very disappointing.
Can we just get a nice shot of the size difference here real quick? I feel very intimidated. You are and in a good way, a very big man.
When I got Hercules, what they were looking for, honestly, I'm about 212 now, 230 when I played Hercules. Same height, 6'3", but they wanted a Newcastle type. They wanted an NFL quarterback size guy. Because when I first got the call from my agent, I assumed he was going some steroid guy like Lou Ferrigno or Arnold.
You didn't hear that here.
Who we kidding? I knew Lou way back in the day.
So, you know.
But they said no, so that's how the whole thing happened. But initially, I wasn't even going to record, but no. Worked out right.
And you're still all these years.
All these years.
I mean, you're still.
I'm getting so old.
You need me to help.
It does suck.
But.
Thanks, babe.
To be honest, though, I mean. You look at it, even athletes, even like professional football players. A lot of times when they're done playing football, they kind of lose that muscle and everything. And you have.
I still work out every day. I worked out this morning. I was in the gym. I do about 40 minutes of cardio every day. Water's important, guys. A lot of water. Cardio is important.
So what's a routine for you? Like how do I I want to be Hercules. How do I become Hercules?
So it was 1998. We're on season 7. A year got a woo. I like that. I'm back in the States I was doing Leno, led them a couple shows, and they had an extra couple days to play in the Waste Management Golf Tournament. I love the golf, so it was a PGA event. It's a big event.
Yeah.
All the stars there. And Tiger Woods, it was his first full year on tour. And at that time, he weighed 140 pounds wringing wet. And he came walking in the gym at the hotel. We're staying in the same place, and he flipped out because I was still doing Hercules, all big, long hair. And he goes, "Oh my God, we watch you at Stanford all the time, man. We watch you." So I showed him my workout. So I take full credit for bulking Tiger up. So, in fact, I'll be playing his tournament again in Vegas, the Tiger Jam. It's a fun event. So we've stayed friends all these years, which is pretty cool.
We need a residual check, right? Please.
That's right. That's right. I'll take 1% of his earnings.
Do we have any I know a lot of people have questions, but everybody is the nervous person to be coming up here first. So who wants to be the first person to ask a question? You can come up here. You can ask it from your chair.
We do have a DVD set up, right? Where's that room? I want to show something here before we leave.
Yeah, we got the TV behind us.
Cool. So we can show something. Awesome.
I had read that you have some Midwest ties. I wonder if you could talk about that, your ties to...
Go Vikings, go Minnesota Gophers. Sorry. I am from Minneapolis area, yes. and I was actually at the game last year when Rodgers got taken out for most of the year. I was there for that tackle at that game. But there's obviously a good rival. I've got a brother who actually went to college here. I have another brother that's been living in Milwaukee for almost 40 years now. He lives in West Dallas. He was out yesterday. So he became a Packer fan. So I said, damn it, you were never a Viking fan. So we got to have that rivalry, But I'll be honest with you, if the Vikings are out, or even anybody, I was pulling for your baseball team, guys. Trust me, I still pull for the area. I'm a Midwest guy, so I come back usually every summer because I don't miss the weather coming your way right now. After 22 years, I said I'm done. I'll put up with the crap of Hollywood and the traffic and taxes so I can golf in February.
I'm a Midwest person too.
Where are you from?
I'm Indiana.
Okay.
So
that's okay.
Yeah. But it's very much like you're talking about. Like, it's so nice during the summer, spring.
Oh, so the months I heard you guys didn't have a great September, October. I heard it wasn't great. That's usually my favorite time of year. I love that crisp air and the trees changing.
And as soon as that cold air hits.
I know. I shot a movie in French Lick, Indiana.
Oh, really?
Years ago, I shot a sci-fi movie. Yeah.
I won $500 at the casino in French Lick.
Did you really? Well, it's got that casino there. They renovated it. It's a beautiful casino. And they kept telling me the floor man, they said there's a woman, there's a ghost on that floor. And here's the weird thing. They said it was sold out. I never saw a person on my floor, so I started kind of freaking out. And every time I walked in the elevator, it's an old casino. And then you walk to the elevator, it was this long hallway. And they said she hangs around the right side of the elevator. So I'm like, hair standing up. I'm like, oh.
Did you go looking?
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. I think that'd be kind of cool, actually.
We need you on Ghost Adventures.
So, anyway, go ahead, sir.
Anyway, talking about Minnesota, your brother Tom and my brother Steve Gabriel were college roommates.
Yes.
So I saw you once before you were famous.
I got to tell you, Sorbo's not a real usual name. It's not very common. It's a Norwegian name, but my mother's maiden name was Thompson, which is very obviously common. And when Hercules started, my brother at the time, he used to be a teacher and a wrestling coach at St. John's Military Academy in Delafield. And then he became a bartender for a while. I got tired of that, so he became a bartender for a while. And he was working at the bar. And Hercules was going, that's my brother. They're going, oh, bull, that's not your brother. Because he's, I'm 6'3", he's 5'8". So, and they hate that. He hates that. But it's so funny, they wouldn't believe it. They wouldn't believe it for a while. So those guys were funny. They went to college together up in Fargo Mardale, Concordia College.
Yeah.
He was so funny. I remember I had a really cheap car. I'm not going to even name the brand. And I couldn't get it going one day. And Steve opens up my the hood to look at it. He goes, "Oh my God, no wonder it doesn't work. There's no motor in here." It's like a Flintstone car. So it was pretty funny. But yeah, he was just here yesterday. I took him out to dinner last night. I had a nice time. They drove in, him and his son. Which is pretty cool.
Where did you go to eat?
It's at, what's the hotel? Is it State Line or something? It's a really nice hotel here. No. Edgewater? Is that something? Yeah. There's a restaurant, like a steak restaurant, fish restaurant in there. State House. State House. Really nice.
It was good. So they recommended it. Of course, I had to pay for it, but still. It's all good.
I imagine you with a huge just steak right in front of you.
I did.
Next question, right here.
I remembered watching you when I was a child. I had it on VHS. I feel so old. But anyways.
Stop with the age stuff, okay?
Do you remember VHS?
Oh my God. I remember, there was a comedian talking about that. She bends over, she goes, gather around, children, I'm going to tell you something they used to call the landline. You know what I'm talking about? She's very funny.
It was a Netflix original.
Yes, the landline.
Or the internet where you have to plug in and you have to get off the phone.
Yeah.
Or you get disconnected.
Scary times.
You've Got Mail. Still a very good movie, by the way, Tom Hanks. Anyway, was there a question? You just want to make fun of my age?
Obviously, we're making fun of ours, but. But anyways, my question was that how did you start on your acting career?
I don't know if anybody knows Minneapolis area. There's a thing called the Guthrie Theater there. It's a very famous theater. In fact, a lot of people from Hollywood come out there. Broadway come out there to perform there. A lot of people don't know Minneapolis has more theater per capita than New York City does. They really support the arts there. And I was 11 years old. We went there to see a play. It was The Merchant of Venice. It was, Shakespeare. I don't know what the hell they were saying. But I was mesmerized by the actors on stage. And on the way home, my mom said, so what do you think? And I said, yeah, I think I'm going to be an actor. And she goes, that's nice, dear. But I was a jock, too. I played a lot of football, basketball, and baseball, and we make fun of the people in the drama department. I fell in those cliques. And,
take me back to high school.
Sorry. No, even the burnouts and the nerds liked me, because I was a nice guy to everybody. I'd sing Smoking in the boys' room in the locker room with all the burnouts in there. But that sort of stuck with me, and it wasn't until I got to college that I really started going after it. Double major, marketing and advertising, but I had a minor in drama. And, I got hooked on it big time. Then I moved to LA. Everybody's an actor in LA, so it was easy to find classes and places to go and hang out. And because whenever I heard Hollywood Nights by Bob Seger, I think of me. Because I met a girl out there right away who was like definitely one of these girls that knows the Hollywood way. And she just ate me up and spit me out, And I was like, oh man, is this what's going to be like out here? But no, it was always there. The dream was always there. My goal was to get on Johnny Carson. I loved Johnny Carson. He's the last of the great, these late night hosts now, I'm sorry. It's just, but Johnny was the best. And by the time Hercules rolled around, I was 3 months too late. I got on Jay Leno, but I just missed Johnny Carson.
You've been on a lot of really good talks. I mean, you've been on Conan O'Brien, you've been on Howard.
Yeah, I've done a lot of those shows with Howard now. Howard's interesting. Howard's a great guy. He's smart. It's all an act. I mean, once the mic's off, to talk to this guy, he's a smart dude. I don't think people realize how much this guy's got the ball.
I think he's one of, if not the best interviewer.
It's an act. It's all an act, and he's parlayed it into quite a fortune. So, but did you ask a question?
I just want to say thank you.
That was it. I answered. You look lovely, by the way.
Did you start off with doing commercials at all?
I did. I'm one of the few actors that I know in Hollywood that never had to work on the job. I went out there because Minneapolis is headquartered to Target, Best Buy, Dairy Queen, Pillsbury, General Mills. There's so many major headquarters business. I did a lot of commercials during my college years, so I already had that all-important SAG card. I had a great reel already, so it's easy for me to get an agent out there commercially, so I got one of the best ones. And I've shot well over 150 commercials in my life. And you guys, if you saw some of my commercial roles, I should actually put some of them together at Comic-Cons because people get a kick out of those.
100% sure.
And here you guys, okay, we're in Wisconsin, so you guys like your beer. I've done like 15 beer commercials. So Anheuser-Busch loved me. They put me in all their Bud Dry was like a big thing back in the 80s and stuff, and Bud Light and all that kind of
Did
stuff,
you ever
and
do any
Michelob.
Crazy commercials in Japan?
I did. I did. Are you from Japan originally? They're just weird commercials. They're weird, but they paid really well. So, and then when I shot Hercules in New Zealand, the number of from Kevin Costner to God, I mean, just so many, Pacino, all these actors you wouldn't know. They get paid like millions of dollars for these commercials overseas that you don't know about here, that they would never do. Like Julia Roberts, you know, in a very really sexy shampoo commercial. You know, a lot of skin showing and stuff.